Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Gurum Vaishnava. That is our view. We believe God exists. If you want to see, show me it exists. And that is nonsense. Because you cannot see. But you have to admit God exists. And he is a person. Why it is? So far our reason goes, that is stated in the Vedanta Sutra. What is absolute truth? The absolute truth is the original source of everything. Now the next question will be the original source of everything, whether it is a dead matter or a living entity. That is explained in Bhagavad. He is living entity. The supreme living entity. Sattam Param.
How is it that scientists, they will not accept the faith that is required in Krishna consciousness? Because they have faith, blind faith in their theories, but why they will not have faith in Scripture?
No, they have to accept.
But why can they not accept with faith?
Because said in the Bhagavad Gita, along with scientists, all the living entities under the influence of the three modes of material nature are bewildered.
Yes. Maya, Vidam, Jnana.
Actually, it rained prematurely because they put salt in the clouds.
This verse and concert in the Bhagavad Gita. Everything is being done by the laws of nature. What is rascals can do? Ahankara simply being puffed up by false egoism. They are thinking we are doing. Nature is so strong that what you can do against nature? Every time they are being kicked out by the laws of nature, still they are thinking we are master. That is it. They are trying to become immortal like their mothers by scientific. years more, I think there was no water gun.
No?
They've been about 50 or 60 years.
That's all.
1908 was the first one produced in a factory.
Different people working on it in different places.
The horseless man. They are all impediments to the advancement of Krishna consciousness. Anitya Samusare Bhajans. They become disillusioned in some temporary pain. And that becomes more and more ignorant.
Yes, it is easier to forget Krishna when one is engaged in such type of activities all the time.
These are the snares or the spreading of the network of Maya. It's to induce one to forget Krishna. That we are escaping?
Yes, sometimes.
Yeah. So you there say yes. We are escaping and you are being entrapped. That is the difference.
Escaping from material bondage.
You are escaping, that's all right, but you are being entrapped.
They like the prison.
Huh?
They like the prison.
And we like escaping. You like something, I like something.
Generally, they say that out of jealousy
Huh?
or envy. Their thinking is if we have to work so hard and suffer, then everyone should. Why someone should be able to chant and dance?
They are envious.
Yes.
That's it. That is our success. They say, frankly, that envious.
They don't say it, no, but when they say that we're escaping and that we're no accounts, that's generally the reason why, because they're jealous. They work so hard day and night.
And we sit down in our garden and chant without any anxiety. का अनंतास्य बुद्धि अवस्थाएं बुद्धि है बहुशाखा अनंतास्य बुद्धि अवस्था. Everything is explained in Bhagavad. Yet to read carefully, you will get reference in all subjects. Last night, I got little toothache. No. Toothache.
Oh.
All these they have given notice that we are now falling. Take care.
Exercise?
Yeah, punching.
Last one? In newspapers there was a very big scandal.
What is that?
Scandal means, how would we describe it? Very distasteful stuff, it's for example, when a scientist commits a great failure, and it's, he could have prevented it. He could have prevented it had he used intelligence.
Something like that happened in Nanda Kumar.
That is mistake.
Yes. And
That is every condition so he is subjected to commit mistake. That we repeatedly say.
the particular circumstance was that in the southern states in America, they made a test on syphilis, persons who had syphilis, 250 persons. And they gathered them together and they knew that they had syphilis to see how the disease developed. And they would not cure them. They let them, they have a cure for syphilis, penicillin, but they would not cure them to see how they would develop. And something like 175 died. So this is scientists, they're advanced.
They make doctors make experiments.
Yeah, but the
If
expense,
there is a poor patient, they will make experiments.
at the expense of his life. So how can we trust science if they're killing 175
So, trust it. How can you trust rogues and the strange? Unless one is fully God conscious, you cannot trust anyone.
Oh, one thing in this point, Srila Prabhupada, so-called medical field, medical science, these students, when they start learning about the arts of medical science, they kill a lot of animals because most of the experiments are based on small animals to start with. Not,
Physiology.
yes. So, do they suffer? Because they think that they're going to do something good, better for their fellow beings by learning something from the small animals which they kill in order to gain their knowledge. So do they suffer from...
Oh, yes. They're responsible for killing them. Because they're fools. They cannot learn. Simply childish. They cannot get any perfect knowledge.
So it is like killing in the slaughterhouse. Some people kill and some people eat. But ultimately they all get...
8 people are responsible. One who kills, one who orders, one who purchases, one who cooks, one who... So many. There are 8. Manusangita. 8 men are responsible for killing.
So from that reasoning, even in this medical art, those patients who are cured by the doctors,
Yeah,
as well as they all suffer.
Yes. Therefore, karmakandya, the action and reaction is simply imitation. Karmakanda, Jnanakanda, opposite Ishvarakanda. Those who are too much attached to female, they are going to have next life female.
When I started my school life, I wanted to be a doctor, thinking that I'm going to do my service to my fellow beings.
Thinking like that, I'm doing some service.
Yes.
But he is becoming implicated. His service to Krishna, then everything is perfect. First service to the humanity, to help in the God consciousness. We are reminding like this, the rich man's son, he has come out of his home and he is suffering. Just like there are so many reasons. But we are trying to remind the rich man's son that why you are suffering. Why don't you go to your father? You become comfortably situated. This is our duty. You are not to suffer, you are a very rich man's son. Your father has got so much money that you haven't got to suffer. Why don't you go back to home? That is our thing. Who can be richer than God? And everyone is son of God. Then why not return into it? With all suffering finished. That is our Krishna. Why we are trying to become happy in this non-permanent situation of material life? Go home and enjoy permanent life, blissful life. Dance with Krishna. No. Little by chanting Hare Krishna and little restraining, they will go back to home, back to Godhead, and all problems solved. They will not accept. They will make a scientific research to find out petroleum in the midst of the ocean. Therefore, they are called rascals, fools. Trying to be happy, Durasaya, it has been explained, Durasaya, by hope which will never be fulfilled. Durasaya, the Bhagavatam, they are trying to be happy under this external energy, Bhagavatam. Exactly the same way, by making the body comfortable, one shall be happy. It will never be possible. Who has become happy by simply soaping the body and coat and sack? Durasaya, Gati Vidushat Gati Vishnu. Progress should be toward God. Not to self-interest. Everyone has got his self-interest. His self-interest should be to make progress to reach God. They do not. They are making progress in this material world, which is never be fulfilled. and becoming, I would say, entangled, one after another, different species of life.
If you read scientists with expectations for the future, they expect to have cities underwater, cities on the moon.
Yes, they will, as crazy fellows, they will expect so many things. But they will be baffled and they will be killed. Because they want them to make a city on the water, they will be transformed into fish and live very pleasant, easy life. Nature is giving, as in your life. You want them to live on the water, all right. Why you come down, live very nice, pleasant. So they will become fish, that's it. Good fish, there are many good fish. So according to their desire, there will be fulfilled. Anything you desire, nature is ready to give you. Why scientific? You simply think of it, and you will get the thing. Similarly, if you think of Krishna, you get Krishna. This is the cause.
They have all these plans and hopes, but in their own cities, there's so much violence and hate, and they can't even stop their own problems at all.
Why that should not be violent? You are thinking one way, I am thinking another way. So there must be plan. Because we are not thinking in the same way, everyone. Everyone has got different plans. Just like you make a circle like this, then I make a circle like this. It is right. But if the center is flat, you make a circle, I make a circle, another make a circle. It will never fly. So you make plans keeping Krishna in the center, there will be no plans. There may be bigger circles, smaller circles, but there will be no plan. But if you make different centers, there will be plan.
Yes, that's very nice.
Yes? Everyone is planning. Hitler is planning, Mussolini is planning, Churchill is planning, Nixon is planning, Lenin is planning. They are simplified. There are so many planning commissions. Result is violence. Those who are planning to make a city, they become a god like that. Right? Delicate. We are saying do not make any more plans. Chant Hare Krishna. Do that. Stop your nonsense plans. We are the greatest messenger of peace and prosperity. Eight million 400,000 species of life. They are simply planned. Because they did differently planned. Therefore, otherwise Why not one kind of species of
Planning is also a form of consciousness.
Yes, without consciousness, how there can be planning? Planning with a hope. And Bhagavad said, this hope will never be fulfilled.
Actually, all living entities are planning.
Yes.
For something.
Karmis means they are simply planning. Different. Planning our sense guidance. Formally they are planning of having dress up to this knee, and now they are planning to become naked. This is their business. Sometimes this way, sometimes this way. Bhog and pyar. Sometimes working day and night to have a skyscraper building, and sometimes crossing road meditation. And after meditation, there is a Vivekananda. Oh, my countrymen are so poor, Europe and America are so happy. Why don't you do like that? Why don't you eat meat? Why don't you be strong? The pressing of road stop. They are free, Vivekananda footsteps. A pressing of road, and then come back home. You become strong, you become laborious, you make industry, you become happy. The pressing of life. This is right. All of them.
A few weeks ago, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, his movement, the government is paying them to teach in school. The government is teaching Maharishi to open classes in all the universities or colleges. They're teaching now. The government is paying them to open schools. Maharishi Mahesh Yogi.
Transcendental meditation.
Yes. See, they will not accept our classes. They will not let us chant, but they let Maharishi Mahesh Yogi take it.
It's like meditating, it's psychotherapy. You don't take it into stock anything about God realization, just that it's good psychotherapy. Good for the nerves.
So that they become more sexually inclined and into. What is the result of this psychotherapy?
Like say someone becomes more peaceful, less anxiety.
It's very interesting because the way it developed is that an army general, he was having some anxiety, so he went to their school, and so he became pacified. So here's an army general, his occupation is war, and he's trying to obtain peace by meditation, and it turns to warfare.
What is that meditation?
So they sit, their eyes closed, chant a secret mantra.
It will never be perfect. Meditation means to think of God. That is real meditation. So where is their idea of God? They have no idea of God. So this artificial meditation is
They think only for the physical body. Think that body will be.
just think you are Krishna.
If they do not eat the fish, but the cat, they don't go.
It is not a question of eating, it is a question of killing. You don't eat, that doesn't matter. You kill him. Question is killing, person of killing.
Many of Jesus Christ's disciples were fishermen. So he would come along and he would say that you should leave us, I'll make you a fisher of men. You fish of men. He said, I will make you a fisher of men. He would meaning that he would teach them how to save souls instead of saving fish.
Is this, Srila Prabhupada, these small living entities like fish and these small insects, they're killed by some larger animals. Is it some special favor to these living entities, smaller ones? Because
everyone has got the facility, because the nature's law is that one has to eat another living. But there should be discrimination. The human being also eating sometimes vegetables. Actually, the vegetables are not killed. In fact, they get fruit from a tree. It is not killed. The human being is supposed to take Jagya system after offering it to Vishnu. Very important. The human being is not the question of killing. It is taking prasada. Jagya system Srila Sattva Uchanti Sadhuti. So, Vishnu should be offered according to the scripture injunction. As in Bhagavad Gita, Patram Pushram Phalam Suru. That is the beauty of human. Therefore, those who are meat eaters, they are also given the facility offering to Goddess Kali. Not without. Because meat eater class there must be always. So the meat eater class, drunkard class, they are giving chance by offering Goddess Kali, Goddess Srila. That is for the lower class on them. Those who are in the dark, gradually they will come. Quality of passion, then quality of goodness, then transcendental quality. Gradually, promotion. So, meat eater class, drunkard class, woman hunter class, there are always. But they are not considered as higher class. They are considered as lower. But there are given chance, where you are to have a higher class, to make everyone the topmost of the society. Ram and Vaishnava. We have got many enemies because they are thinking that I am only advantages nature according to their perception. Nobody can become Brahmana without being born in their own father.
Guru Nanak.
Not authorized.
Acharyas?
Yeah, Nectar. Very irritable. There are Hindus and Muslims.
I understand that there are some followers of Sikhism in this country also. So in San Diego, in that hall in Prabhupada, Texas, there are a lot of American boys and girls who come with the servants.
In Portland also. Worshipping the Supreme Lord, that is very good. But they are only in the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says, Vedic principle meant to know me. Sadhi, all kinds of Veda. Samgadi, Gathaja. Any religion does not aim at understanding the supreme law. And our relationship with them under some faith. We believe in this. So we are very serious. I believe in this way, you believe in that way. As a modern age, that is it. You are also good, I am also good. It is a compromise. That's why Ramakrishna said, Jatamat Tatapa. Whichever faith you follow, it is all right.
Potpourri, that's, like they make a stew of everything. Hodgepodge.
You mean khichdi?
Yeah, well, Ramakrishna's history of religion. Put everything in
Not really. It is more or less little social work. Political social work. That's it. Recently, they have written one article, Bhagavad. They have quoted so many speeches from Bhagavatam. So, on those speeches it appears, these things, they are not real. They have no conception of God.
Is this a social lifestyle?
No, Vivekananda, after coming here, he thought that our country is inferior in certain way, that the system of civilization going on in the Western countries, that is better.
Industry. It's industrialized.
Huh?
Yeah, he was encouraging industrialization of India.
Just to imitate their style. And he also imitated the Christian missionaries. They have got some philanthropy there, opening hospitals, giving help to the poor, like that. The Ramakrishna mission means an imitation of the Western culture, social content.
Is there not instructions that one should help his fellow man? Not understood. For example, in Bangladesh, why not promoting somebody who does that?
Who don't think there is anything?
The doctrine of what is one's devotion, that's one's practical assistance to one's fellow man, or something to that extent.
Yes. We are doing the best service to the government. Even a concept. But not in that way. Philanthropical work means bodily concept of that.
Alone, yes.
That's all. So that is we say, we take care to the soul automatically take care of your body. But they have no information of the spirit soul. Their welfare activities mean soaping the boat, that's all. Suppose you go to the ocean, you are drowned, and I jump over it and bring back your coat. If I say, now I'm safe, Krishna. By saving your coat is not saving. Well, philosophy is like that. When I go to hell, I have got this coat, that's all.
Even if he's lost his coat.
Huh?
If one saves the man, he doesn't care even if he has to lose his coat.
No, if I can actually save Krishna, I will go to allow his death. But if I simply save the court, Krishna has his lost.
Yes.
But that he does not know. That is their welfare.
That is called illusion.
Belief. You know that sheer belief. Mudha. Namang Prabhupada Mudha. Vishkidina Naradhava. Where this rascal, rest of the mankind, and lost all knowledge. They are Vishkidina. Those who are
Remember, we do have to compromise.
Huh?
We do have to compromise, and that's your rule.
We are compromised.
I mean, we have to
We
maintain the body.
maintain the body nicely. We can maintain the body nicely. We don't allow them to drink. That means we're taking care of the body. The drunkards, they're always weak. So we take more care. From hygienic point of view, from health point of view, we take all care. They do not stop. They allow that you can drink and you can do all nonsense. And when you become diseased, come to the hospital. We have increased the hospital. That is the thing. You can increase your disease like anything. We have got hospital. Scientific hospital. That is the thing.
That's why especially in this country, the medical bill is very high, Prabhupada. And then these doctors are taking advantage because they are the most highly paid professionals.
Yeah.
And so they are very proud also. So it looks like it's a fortune to them to deserve.
Theorize that this vitamin, that vitamin,
Yes.
this way, that way. But we don't we kept for 300 years in the refrigerator. This and that. That is my country. I do not know whether it is. It is simply a rascal without any knowledge. I've seen foreign countries are importing so many meat, ham,
Fish.
fish, and our food, it should be immersed into the acid because it is pure. So rascals there. They have spoiled so many poles.
So many what?
Pole, Vedanga.
Ah.
Cold.
Because it is skin, they won't allow. Custom will not allow. It has to be immersed into some solution and immediately spoiled.
Or the rice in the end,
And tons of rotten meats are about. And they're eating. And we are playing on it. Such a rascal.
Standards are all complicated.
They won't allow. Oh, just see that intelligence. Huh?
When I was in Sweden, I was walking on the street with Bhajans, and there was a family, they had fish, and they leave it in water for like 2 minutes. So it's very, very rotten. It stinks. It's like a dead person. And I said, what do they do with it? She says it's one of the best foods in Sweden. The people like that. It was so rotten. You'd have to walk along the other side of the street.
Here in Burma, they have got a preparation. Napi. Napi. Napi means they keep a big bag on the outside their hut, and any animal gets food. Cats, dogs, rats, anything. So it is kept for years, and they become, decompose, and it becomes water. When it is decomposed, then they take it and strain it and keep in bottle. When there is some festival, they give it to you.
They eat the stool and everything. Stool eaters.
Tulipas, or they also eat prey. They are less than tulipas. Someone say, Kadajya Bhakkanata. Those who do not take to Krishna consciousness, they wander in different species of life, and they eat most abominable things. Oh, forgot? Oh. Humanity from this wandering in different low species of life. We're trying to get them back to home, back to God's real life. So, this is the best way for them. The rascals do not know. They compare. This is also, or also religion. It is also good as yours. That's right. The first defect is that we define religion means the law given by God. We do not know God, we do not know the tradition. That is it. They do not know what is God, and they do not know how to know His law. Ask any religion, just give a perfect description of God. Any religious group, they have no idea. This is dogma, that's all.
Once I had a debate with an Episcopalian minister in front of some people, and his theory was that whatever you think is God, and then is God.
Yes, that's it. And he's a priest.
Yes.
But then Ramakrishna also was
Yes,
saying
yes,
the same.
yes.
And Maharishi also.
Everyone. Therefore I say, these rascals, they do not know anything. They simply exploit it.
So, Prabhupada, one of the common questions that normally people ask when you go out, when other people see Hare Krishna people, the first they ask, what is the name of your religion? So, is Bhagavad Dharma?
Bhagavad Dharma. To understand, Bhagavad Dharma means to understand God and His service. That's all.
See Prabhupada? That man? See that thing he has?
What is that?
He's looking for metal. It's like a
Magnet?
detector. Well, not a magnet. It's like a
For finding coins in the sand.
metal. And then it gives off a sound. And he digs and he finds metal. He's going to find Krishna there.
So they say, in future it will be again more difficult because the future generation, the coming so-called students, science, studying, taking up science courses, they'll have more difficult time than the present generation. So,
Why? Why is that?
because they said, yes, everything is finished.
What do you mean nothing? Maybe nothing to do. Well, nothing to do.
Nothing new, no research.
Ah,
Because all research has been done, that's what they,
material.
yes.
That means their limit has been
Yes, reached.
reached. So still they're full.
They think there's nothing beyond that.
We have reached our limit, but still we are full. That is the argument.
But in Germany, in most
Sirang Vichinna, that is stated in the Bhagavad. Sirang Vichinna. And the Brahma Samhita, Panthastu Puti Satavasta Sampragamya. Panthastu Puti Satavasta. Sata means 100 and Koti means 10 million. 10 million, 100 times and still upon that. Panthastu Puti Satavasta is gone on your plane. And what is the plane? What is speed of the plane? Vayuratha Vimanasu. By the speed of air, or by the speed of mind. With mind speed, anyone can experiment. Immediately, you can go 10,000 within seconds. Mind. With that speed, and going for many millions of years, you cannot find out what is the limit. So they have got tiny bread. So they have finished their limit. Now they are hopeless.
So they should all take Krishna consciousness.
Yes, that is the way of understanding. We are taking knowledge from Krishna. We are telling Krishna.
He was telling me that it is more or less the same subject, that people they're wanting to understand more about the universe and more about the infinite matter.
Yes.
And therefore, in many progressive universities, they've opened up a new course, department. I don't know the exact word, but it's the study of supernatural, study of the soul. It's actually a metaphysical study.
That is a little advanced, right? That I understand.
But it's very difficult to study because they cannot use microscopes. But nevertheless, they know that there's
That's why Veda says, Achinta Khaluji Bhava Natas Tatvena Yujay. Things which are beyond your conception of your senses. Don't try to understand by your so-called arguments. our process is therefore we accept whatever is stated in the Vedas, we accept. That's all. Huh? Descendants. It's like when there is boom, we can understand there is
Lightning, thunder.
thunder. That's all. You don't require to go there. Make experiment. That sound vibration is sufficient to know. So we know everything by the sound vibration. It's like if I say India is like that, by that sound vibration you understand what is it?
With faith. With faith.
Well, faith must be, otherwise what is the use of hearing my sound vibration? If you think I hear a foolish, what is the use of my sound vibration? Faith must be there, must be authority. Then sound vibration goes.
For example, this number called imaginary number, it is equal to square root of -1. If I take the square root of -1, that is called imaginary number, that is represented by I. And this I is the, it cannot be proved by experiments, by any experimental science. But the so-called analytical geometry and a lot of complex theories of mathematics develop on this only imaginary value of I. And this applies to all the quantum mechanics, all these advanced theories of uncertainties, of Heisenberg, all these things. So they say that everything that we cannot prove by experiments, that does not mean that it doesn't exist. It exists, but we cannot prove it. That is